Am I the asshole for coming home late from the gym and waking my niece and refusing to compromise? I, female 23, rent a place together with my mother. Around one night a week, she has my sister's daughter, female 6, round for a sleepover, normally on a Friday or Saturday to give my sister a break. I work full-time. My only day off is a Monday. After work, I always go straight to the gym. I finish work at 9 p.m. and I'm normally home from the gym around 10:30 depending on traffic. My mother has asked me to skip the gym on Fridays and Saturdays because when I come home late, her dog barks. He always barks when someone comes through the door, and this wakes up my niece. If I notice my niece has been awoken, I always tell her it's just me so she doesn't get frightened and she goes back to sleep. I told my mother I don't think it's reasonable to ask me not to go to the gym just because she might have my niece round for a sleepover. I said to her being woken up by a dog barking on a non-school night every so often isn't a huge deal and that she's being unreasonable. Plus, it's not my fault that the dog barks and he's not even my dog, he's hers. I don't want to give up some of my gym sessions because I'm training for an event that's occurring this year. My mother said I'm being unreasonable and unaccommodating and that I'm being selfish and uncaring. Am I the asshole for refusing to compromise?
Am I the asshole for using shampoo? So I, 15 male, have a pretty dandruff issue. To fix this, I asked my grandma to get me some dandruff shampoo, to which she told me to just use the one in the shower already, belonging to my 12 female sister. She was always the favourite or whatever, but they've gotten better. I've been using it for months now and never had an issue. Then, one fateful day, I came back from the gym after I had worked out and showered there, and the shampoo bottle was laying on the floor in my room. She walked in and looked at it, then asked me why it was there. I laugh a lot because I'm a class clown or whatever they call me at school, and told her that's what I use. She then looked at me horrified for some unknown reason, exclaimed, "What?" and proceeded to leave my room. A couple weeks later, today, after her shower, she came into my room and asked me to stop using it, as she felt uncomfortable sharing with me. I said it was the only dandruff shampoo in the house and that I couldn't get another one. She then proceeded to ignore that and said she felt uncomfortable. I asked why, and she said she just did. Now I have a lot of female friends, and I almost always make sure to respect boundaries, but I just can't see a reason to be uncomfortable sharing shampoo. If I'm the problem here, just tell me, but I was only doing what my grandma told me to.
Am I the arsehole for helping my sister run away from home after my mom called me fat? I'm 19 female. Have a sister, 18 female. We've never had an amazing relationship, but I've always figured it'll get better as we grow older. Our mom has always been controlling and strict, but never too bad. I've always figured she just loves us very much and doesn't want anything bad to happen to us since our dad passed away when we were toddlers. Recently, my sister got a boyfriend, 19 male, whom my mum doesn't approve of for whatever reason. I don't have anything against him. He seems like a cool dude, and I'm happy for my sister. However, my mum told my sister that she has to either cut ties with him or she'll stop paying for her tuition. What she doesn't know is that the guy is loaded and offered to pay for it himself. He loves my sister that much. My sister came to me a few weeks ago with a plan to run away, move in with her boyfriend, and have him keep paying for her tuition. She wanted to leave when our mom is away for the weekend and asked me to help her with everything and drive her 2 hours to another city, since she doesn't have a car or a license. I told her no, it's evil. Our mom loves us, and if she wants to move, she should talk to my mom about it. She scoffed and said she'll just find another way. A week ago, I was in the kitchen with my mom when my sister stormed in and ignored both of us. My mom yelled for her to come back and tell her where she's been all day since she was supposed to be home hours ago. From her room, she yelled, "With the only person who loves me and cares about me in this world," and shut the door with a bang. My mom sighed and said, "Thank God I have one normal child." I laughed and joked, "You'll never know. Maybe I'll be like that too once I get a boyfriend." My mum laughed and said, "Oh, honey, we don't need to worry about that before you start hitting the gym and drop some weight." For context, I am a bit chubby, but I'm healthy and strong. And before her comment, I've never felt the need to lose weight. I looked at her in disbelief and stormed straight to my sister's room. Her eyes lit up when I offered to help her. The next day, when my mum was God knows where, we packed as much of my sister's stuff into my car as we could and left, leaving her room empty except for her bed, desk, and bookshelf. I dropped her off at her boyfriend's house, helped her unload, and drove back. When I stepped inside, my mum was waiting for me at the door. "Where the hell have you been?" she screamed. I smiled and spun the car keys on my fingers. "Dropping sister off." She turned red and ran to my sister's room, only to find it empty. She yelled at me, called me names, and told me to get out of her house. I packed a bag and drove to my grandma's. It's been a week now and I'm still here. My mum has yet to contact me. My grandma, Dad's side, loves my mum and said it wasn't wrong of me to help my sister, but I should talk to my mum. I don't want to apologise before she does, but I miss my mum and sister. I wish I hadn't interfered with their beef, but I feel like if I hadn't, my sister would have just found another way to get there. She's a grown woman after all. So am I the arsehole?